Hey community, this is Gaurav. I'm a co-founder at MageComp, and today we are going to talk about Magento 2 migration. Why do we recommend to migrating to Magento 2? Some of the best features of Magento 2. What is the best time to migrate to Magento 2? And we'll discuss how to plan your migration. So let me tell you one thing. There is Magento 2 is totally different from Magento 1 in terms of platform, in terms of file structure. You can say just because of that, there is no direct way to get your Magento 1 version upgraded to Magento 2. So the process we are following and everyone follows is installing latest Magento 2 version, that is 2.2.4 right now, and the community edition, migrating the first level of data migration, developing or installing the custom theme, installing or developing the third-party extensions, work on the any custom functionality you are already having in Magento 1 that needs to be developed in Magento 2. Tasting, final level of migration, and make the website live. So this is whole process of migration I have explained in short. Now the biggest questions comes customers asking us why we should migrate to Magento 2. I have few things to share with you. According to Magento gonna stop the support for Magento 1 from the mid of November 2018. That means Magento won't launch any new features or any security patches from that. But that doesn't mean that you won't be able to use Magento 1, but you should use at your own risk. This is the biggest reason why we recommend every Magento store owner to go with Magento 2 as soon as possible. If we take a look at the Magento 2 features, then I would let you know about that. Magento 2 is 20% faster in comparison of Magento 1 because it has full page cache inbuilt. It has very user-friendly checkout, just a two-step checkout process, making it quicker and easier for customer. One of the best feature I liked in checkout, that is automatic registered email detection. You might have already seen. It has better admin interface. It has one other feature which I like the most. It has full cross faster import capabilities. In Magento 1, I still remember we were having issues with importing the products until and unless we are using the MAGME for product import and anything we want to import. So now Magento is gonna come up with the drag and drop functionality for layout editing. They are coming up with the page builder. It is more mobile friendly and it is more SEO friendly. If you might have seen. Uh, yes, about the Magento Marketplace, they have improved a lot. Each and every Magento exchanges now are completely tested by Magento and verified. Then only they are submitting. Then only they are making extension on live on Marketplace. If we talk about the checkout scalability of Magento 2, then community can handle up to 50,000 orders per hour, and enterprise version can handle around 90,000 orders per hour. So you can think of how big it is. If we talk about catalog scalability and handling, then without varnish, Magento can handle 100K page views per hour. With Varnish, it can handle 10 million page views per hour. This is the catalog scalability. We still go in deep. I would, as per my knowledge, you can manage up to 1.50 lakhs of configurable product and 1.5 million simple products in Magento 2 version, and you can manage even more than 5,000 categories. So this is huge, and this is why Magento is famous in the e-commerce world. Now, what is the best time to do the migration? If you are having planning of redesigning of your website or need to work on responsive part or you are looking for something big development in terms of new feature or anything, I would suggest don't waste your money in Magento 1. Go for Magento 2 and get it developed there. If you are preparing your store for holidays for November, December, January, then this is the best time to start with your migration process, because that migration process can take a time depending on the complexity of your Magento 1 store. Now, for the planning, as I promised, I have some tips for you what you should focus on. First of all, evaluate what you have and what you want in terms of functionality. What functionality does your Magento 1 store has, and what are the features you want to use in your Magento 2 store? Remember, all the standard features which are just because of Magento 1 was very popular have already been tried and tasted in Magento 2. So almost all the features has been taken care and in much improved way. So you won't have to worry about the core features of Magento 1. The other thing I would like to say, verify whatever the extensions you are using in Magento 1, all the third-party extensions, just verify, just find out if those are available in Magento 2 or not, and if they are not available, then be prepared to get it developed, custom developed. uh, Yes, migrating to Magento is a lengthy process, so you should be aware of the time frame at least. So you can plan out of allotment of resources, you can plan out about your marketing campaigns and any other new feature development you are going to do in Magento 2. So standard Magento 2 migration can take up to 2 to 6 months even. So based on your complexity of your Magento 1 store, keep that in your mind, and then let's get started with Magento 2. In conclusion, I would say I would recommend to go with Magento 2 as soon as possible.